about use in context. Halloween is a holiday of pagan origin celebrated on the night of October 31, the eve of All Saints' Day, and which was in roots in the ancient Celtic festival known as Samhain, pronounced Samhain, which means end of summer, and was celebrated at the end of the harvest season in Ireland to start the Celtic New Year, coinciding with the autumn solstice. For those of you who are a little lost, the Celts, named after the Greeks, while the Romans called the Gauls, were a Gallic people who emigrated to Asia Minor and connected to the region called Gallia. This very nice tribe had a ritual called Samhain that announced the end of summer and the harvest season in Ireland. The Samhain also marks the beginning of the Celtic New Year that begins with the autumn solstice. The tradition of carving vegetables affects turnips use a lantern's response to believe that the sculptures protects humans from the spirits of the deceased who were wandering among the living that night. The use of a pumpkin was later added to the symbology surrounding the Halloween party. When Irish immigrated to the United States, importing this tradition, they realized that it was much easier to carve a pumpkin than a turnip. In certain parts of Scotland and Ireland during Samhain, Celts wore masks and exchanged clothing to confuse spirits of the dead. In that culture where the separation between death and life was more blurred, people thought that did this why they would break their souls and invade their lives. This tradition of concealing identity was survived in turn through multiple interpretations that have survived to this day, but it's clear that it no longer has the decision it had before. The Halloween custom of hoarding door-to-door candy was adopted by the church in order to integrate pagan beliefs. Rome also has to do with people dressing up as angels, saints, or demons. Giving or receiving was wrong, practiced by both children and adults. Furthermore, during in Middle Ages, a custom of imploring food and more money derived in a practice that had the poor as protagonist, how it enchants pride for the souls of the believers. Through the 19th century, the custom of dressing up became more prevalent, and instead of prayers, songs or jokes were offered. In the 10th century in the United States, giving or receiving a grievance was similar to extortion and trick-or-treat that we all know that can end with many symbols or with some eggs stamped on the windows of your house. Despite the fact that this party has many similarities in all the countries that are celebrated, one of the places where Halloween is most live and that serves as a reference for all is in North America. There, the spirit of Halloween takes over every equally, although the celebrate is especially popular with children. How often were horror customers of a kins for the traditional Halloween trick of treat?